And let me say what this whole channel is about. I like to be able to express what I'm doing because I do some cool fly stuff, whether it's conferences, events. I want to encourage everybody who is into tech, everybody who is into AI in any form. I want you to check out CES, the biggest consumer electronic show in this country. Just funny how we throw the name in there, right? Um, but like if you're building things like me with MillionaireX.ai, if you are building anything online, you want to be at CES. And I'm telling people because I get a lot of people they call and they say, "Hey, I'm kicking around tires. I'm trying to take my business to whatever the next level is for them." And my job is to kind of, as a consultant, I'm gonna see it when I used to do counseling, is to tell you what's realistic, what in the time frames that you want to do it. Do you have the budget? Do you have the manpower? Do you have the team? Do you have the ambition? Do you have the drive? Is this the right thing for you? Because some people can be doing the right thing, but they're going down a wrong path for them. And so, you can think of it as you could be studying the right thing, but it's killing you because you're not meant to be, and you can fill in the blank. Not because it's hard, but just because there's something else that God is telling you, hey, you need to be focused more on this. You're about to be so successful in this, and you might be naturally gifted in that thing, but you can be doing good things, but the wrong thing. So CES is one of those things you're going to tap into technology you didn't know that even existed. I will be there. I might have a whole team, of entourage with me by the time I'm done with it. And that's okay because when we roll in packs, you get a different type of attention and people understand like, yeah, this person has some type of influence. This channel, my other channel, Diversified Game, anything that I do, it's not yet like big or bigly for those, but the people that we influence have huge audiences, and I've always been okay being in the background. I'm okay with AI giving you these messages. I just did this because I was filming for an interview for Diversified Game and I had just a quick amount of time. But I want to tell you, I need you to get in the game and stop trying to think like you have to do everything by yourself. I'm not telling you you have to hire me, but you need to find somebody that you can hire or work with to build up to the next level. Very few people, if any, that you know of have done anything great by themselves. In the comments, you can tell me who's done it by themselves. People say something smart like Jesus, he had the Holy Spirit. I don't, I don't know why people think that they have to get it out the mud and do it all themselves. When I went to Grambling, didn't get it anything by myself. It was always a team, even studying, and then also helping other people because that helps you when you can teach what the professor is teaching. When you can teach it, you're gonna get a better grade than somebody typically that cannot teach it. They can't even communicate what they just learned. But for me, the way we've done business and the cuts that we've had to make and the uncomfortable things that we've had to do to like really win in business, that's what I'm trying to teach and show people in their lanes. So I think even just if it's one person who taps in, if we have one client, I've always been happy because it's that rule of one. Now, what I also will say is conferences and getting certifications in AI or degrees is not enough. You need to be building and build, you need to be marketing that out to people. Now maybe it's a small group of people, maybe it's tens of thousands of people. People often ask me, how did you get so many people to come or buy this or do that? Hey, by the grace of God. But I really don't take credit for it. I say I'm just building stuff, or I'm creating stuff that I want to hear. And when you do that, there might be at least one other person who feels you. Sometimes you can be the oddball and nobody feels you, but that's okay being the oddball. I'm not here to be a character. If I wanted to be a character and go, viral and be, a character, anybody could do that. We teach that all day. That's not what I want to do with my life at this time. So, maybe I'll create a character speaking another language, which will make me perfect my not so good other languages I try to speak. But hey, we all practice, yeah, practice. So with that, I want to tell you that CES, South by Southwest, even John Hope Bryant has some stuff. I know he was just here in Riviera Beach. We didn't get to go. The mayor had told me about it personally at an event of his I was at, and I thank him, and I thank my people who might not want to be mentioned for that. But hopefully we can do business together shortly. But tap in, and if you need help with your AI, you need a coach, you need a teacher, you need a professor. We got those. It might not be me. It might be another team member of mine or somebody I even know in a whole nother business. But I do not want you to get sucked up into what's about to happen if you do not understand this technology, even just a little bit, un poco, just a little bit. So I don't want to be too long, but I want to be strong. You guys, I appreciate y'all for taking this. I appreciate you for sharing it, because somebody needs to hear that they are doing a good thing, but possibly the wrong thing. And it doesn't mean stop everything, but it might be talking to someone who's already gone down the road that you're at. And a lot of my business comes from that now, 2 decades in the game. Like, hey, how can we get on this? How can we get on radio? How can we get on TV? How can we get on Netflix? And it's like, okay, that's the easy stuff. How can you make sure Netflix pays you? How can you, make sure Tubi, that is going to be good for you, instead of, trying to build up your own audience? I mean, I got game for days, thank God. But you guys, be blessed, tap in, and share this game with somebody. Check out millionairex.ai and get out of debt. Learn to invest, save your money, so you will not have to talk about GoFundMe's when people pass. You won't have to talk about, can I hold something? Nah, man, you are it. You are enough. But it does, with unity we all win. So you do need team members to make that happen and put those building blocks one on top of the other. Be blessed, y'all.